Hi, sorry. Was distracted by a text message I didn't see. Jax West from the Stephen Avery Project, Justice with Jax, MAM Gossip. Hello to Debbie and Kimber and Erica and Sonia. And Christopher messaging me. Christopher, I'll get back to you on that if you're listening. Um so sorry we haven't been doing these calls. I've had stuff going on that I haven't been able to put any time into the calls. Um, Yay, Christopher. I still don't know what my work schedule is going to be. I was supposed to meet with my new boss today. And then a friend of mine was coming into town and wanted to get together for the afternoon. So I asked with the new boss to switch to tomorrow so I could chill out with my friend today. So that's what we did. So for that job, I'm going to have to be doing things one weekday, one weekend, and possibly some nights. And then the other job that I have, it's like 2 days I have to do things, but that's undetermined too. It's kind of it's a weird schedule. So it's going to take a little bit for me to figure out what my schedule is going to be there and then what time I'm going to have to be doing these. And I've tried to do them at earlier time for those of you, I'm so sorry, in the other time zones that now me coming on at 3 p.m. my time. It's really late for y'all, but this is when I could fit it in today. Hello, Cindy and Janet. Window Jesus is judging. Oops. Yep. Hello, all you cats and kittens, Debbie. And hey, Kim. So, we're going to get into the Brendan calls. Before we start, oh, here, let me post this. I just copied this. I should post that in Gossip too. When I was looking at the to go live here, it had the thing, and I've never paid attention to it, but they're like, here's where you can tell people to go so they can find all your live videos. So if anybody wants to use that link, and we should post that in Gossip, or maybe Christopher, you can get that link posted in Gossip. So if anybody wants to find any of these lives when they can't watch live, so that's where you can do it. Before I get into the Brendan calls, I want to address the latest drama that I did post in Gossip. I only posted a couple of the screenshots. I've received more, and where Carla and her guilters are trying to um take down the rally. Oh, Paula, make sure you schedule off on 7/25/26 date. Yep, Paula, that is on my list. And actually, I have reserved my hotel, but I think I'm going to extend it and go on Friday, so then I don't have to worry about driving up on Saturday and going right to it, that I can be there Friday night. And hello, Ina, Courtney, or should I say Skinner? Okay, so first I want to, well, actually, since Courtney's here, I will say something I'll address on there is Courtney has referred me on to some other people who have had issues with the usual suspects in Manitowoc. So we'll be doing a video at some point with them to hear their story. I do not know the details on it. This is all very new. The person just messaged me late last night, and now they have messaged me today, but I haven't looked into it. And yes, Sonia, everybody say hello to Carla because you know she'll be watching this. But thank you, Courtney, for that referral. I think that'll be very interesting. And Court, we need to schedule a day that I go live with you so you can tell your case, because I want your case to have a video to itself too, so people can learn about what happened to your brother and what you have gone through. Okay, so Carla. So Carla and her guilters are targeting the rally. And I was also sent a screenshot that now Sandra is also piling on and saying that Steven doesn't want this rally. Which I'm sure with the things that Sandy and Carla tell him, he would say he doesn't want this rally. Because right now, Steven doesn't like me from the lies that Carla and Sandra and their fans say to Steven. So if people don't want to come to the rally because I am affiliated with it, because the family says I'm bad, whatever. Um, I know somebody also said in the screenshot is I talk bad about the family. Absolutely. Yes. I will always talk bad about the family. Always. Always going to happen. I judge you on you. So, family, not good people. Just because they're related to Steven. Just because Steven will do bottom line their family doesn't mean I'm going to kiss their ass, nor should anybody. So Steven doesn't like me, yet I'm still helping to organize because this Courtney who's on here, this rally was Courtney's idea. Courtney and Kim, when I met with them, talked about prior rallies where it was just a clique. And it wasn't about supporting Steven or Brendan. And they wanted a true rally. So that's what this one developed out of. So something for supporters to go to. You don't have to be one of Carla's minions to be there. You don't have to give Carla any money to be there. So, whatever. You want to judge me because I talk bad about somebody who rapes their family members? Whatever. You want to judge me because I'm going to talk bad about somebody who threatened me and called me the C word? I don't care. I I truly, truly get nothing out of this. I've told y'all that for the rally that I'm going to have masks that people could buy. I said this in the last video I did, and I had said that they're probably costing me about $100. So after I recoup my $100, the rest would go to Steven. We've had somebody donate the $100. So that's not money I'm making. That's money I just recouped out of what these masks are costing me to make. So now the money will go all into Steven's commissary. I will reach out to Wapun, or if anybody else wants to reach out to Wapun, Christopher, I know you're always looking for something to do, to ask if I'll walk right into Wapun when the money's coming from the mass and say, this is the money that I want to put on Steven's commissary. Because I know I can do that at Melissa's prison. I'm not sure. I visited Steven 3 times, and but I'm not sure what the whole deal is and during COVID, if I would be able to walk in there and go put that cash right now on Steven's commissary. Happy to do it. I haven't decided how much I'm going to charge for the masks. But just know that the money will be going on to Steven's commissary, and you can watch me do it if because we'll be live. So if I'm able to go into Wapun to do it, well, I'm sure I can't film inside. Well, you can't bring your. Can no, I have to leave the phone in the car. I can't remember because all places are different. And courtrooms are different. Sometimes you can bring the phone in, but it has to be turned off. And other times you can't bring it in at all. But anyway, so I get nothing out of this from doing this stuff for Steven but grief. of people who are constantly attacking me for one thing or another. Yet I'm still here. My friend who was here today, and she's like, "What are you doing the rest of the day?" And I told her I'd be doing this video, and I told her how I'll be going up to Wisconsin in a few weeks. And she's like, "Why are you doing this?" Because she knows from, she's been my friend for a while, so she's never seen Making a Murderer. She doesn't follow the case or anything, but she's like, "Why are you doing this?" When knowing the stuff that I go through. And I said, because he's innocent and this is wrong. So that's what I'm doing. John Casey already responded. We have a live video of that, of reading the response. Plus the response is also posted in here in Gossip. So you can find it there. So where we're at now is you're waiting for the court's response, and there is no limit on that. So it's another waiting game. All right. So thank you to those who are supporting the rally. Oh, Tara says, you have to send it, Jax. They aren't lifting visiting restrictions until at least the end of August. But I wouldn't be visiting. I would just be putting money on the, because they have the, ATM machine. So I don't know, would they let me go in to do that, not asking for a visit. But I can send it too. I can do it online. And I'll take screenshots of it and show y'all that the money went in there. But thank you all who have. Oh, hello, Noah. Hi, Noah. Thank you to those who are supporting the rally. Please share the event. And I need to get to work on that, on what all we're going to be doing. So the rally will run from 2 to 4. And then we're going to do a happy hour at the bar of the Radisson in Fond du Lac at about 6 p.m. We'll be doing lives from both the rally and the hotel. We'll possibly be interviewing people. So if people from the area want to talk and want to do it live, not a thing like I could do a Zoom with people from out of state, that we could do lives that way. And we're going to do, Noah will be going to the rally. Nice, Rob. For people who can't stand or are at a higher risk, so they need to socially distance more so than being 6 feet apart and wearing a mask, you can decorate your car and drive around the block the prison's on for, the 2 hours. So we'll be organizing some things. I just haven't gotten to it with the holiday weekend and trying to figure out my jobs and, that kind of thing. Paula says, we don't need Steve's permission, and who cares what Sandy thinks, and who cares what Carla does? She is irrelevant. Yeah, I know. I saw something where Carla is saying that Steven was like a father to her, and Steven told me he barely knew her, that she was never around. So dumb. She's so dumb with her bullshit lies. So stupid. If he's like a father to you, then why haven't you visited since 2016? You haven't visited since 2016, Carla. You've visited him how many times? 15 times. Total. That's it. That's all you've gone to visit Steven, but he's like a father to you. Oh, yes, Jackie. See, now I titled this The Brendan Calls, and we're talking about everything, and I haven't played the Brendan Calls yet. Yeah, that's something I had said, too, about people taking pictures of themselves, holding up the signs that they make that they would have had, and do a hashtag rally for Steven. on it. I think that's an awesome idea. So post that. I'll have a thread. I'll make a thread on Stephen Avery Project for you to put it in there. And then there'll be a thread here in Gossip where, yeah, so put your pictures. That then when you post your picture, I want you to put where you're from. It can just be the state, or whatever, because I want it to be seen from around the world, around the world, where everybody is from. And here's the sign that either you're supportive Steven, or for Brendan, or for both, or you want to attack Sweaty Sweat Sweat, what however you want to express yourself, all up to you. So yeah, make your sign, take a picture. If you don't want to be in the picture, you don't have to be in the picture. I totally get people who aren't into people looking at them. Got it. So just take a picture of your sign then. I think that will be fun. So, all right, let me get into some Brendan calls. We're going into now episode 27. Let me find, it's been a while. So now we are on Jail Cole 10. Let me count these since these aren't numbered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let me click on that folder. There are 8 tracks in this folder. So we start on 1. Ooh, Jackie. I don't know. Where are you located? Because if you're out, you're not in the States, there's no way we could get something to you that fast, I don't think, without it costing a lot in shipping. And I haven't made the masks yet. I have the fabric is cut. Now I have to have Jeff print on them. Then I have to, after Jeff has printed on them, and that will just take a couple hours at the shop. Then I have to give them to the girl who's sewing them into masks. And she said that'll take her 4 days to do. But I also have to make sure I get that to her by the 13th, because she's going on a vacation for that week. How's the jobs going, Jax? I haven't really started yet. I'm still trying to get that figured out. Jackie's in California. Yeah, I gotta talk to Jeff and go, and Jeff doesn't just make the masks. I have to go to the shop and help him. And Jeff took another job. So he's at a full-time job during the day. And then he only gets to the print shop around 3:00 and only works at the print shop from like 3 to 5. So, maybe I'll be able to go to his shop. And then he works a night job Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night. So Tuesdays and Thursdays are like the only days that Jeff has more free time that he might be able to print the masks. And so I guess I would need it to be tomorrow, because Thursday, well, maybe I'll be done. Thursday I'm getting tattooed. So, Kim, I haven't designed the shirts yet, but anybody who wants to order anything, you can reach out to Jeff, and his print shop is here. Let me see if I can get it to pop up on here. Advance. Whoops, typo. Backspace. There it is. Here is Jeff's print shop. You can reach out to Jeff. He can print and do anything. So, you can, Jeff is the only employee at the print shop. So reach out to him, and, so he can make whatever you want. So, So, oh, and I'm also thinking, you guys tell me, is this something you would want? I could also have Jeff make stickers that, you put on your car window that would show support of Steven. Um, that then you can put on your cars and, showing your support everywhere. Um, so tell me if you think that's something you all would want, and that's something really easy for Jeff to make. Is stickers. That's a piece of cake. But then it's just weird on when people are ordering it. What do you charge for it? Um, and the cost of because it's something that's so little. I don't know. It's weird. Um, but let me know if maybe that's something everybody would be interested in, is doing a car sticker of showing your support for Steven. I did post in Gossip the other day too that Jeff made a picture. Yeah, bumper stickers, Rachel. I never put anything on bumper. I've got one that he made for me for Melissa. Do I have it up here? One of the stickers? I think I might have one of the Melissa stickers up here that I have on the back of my car. You can't really see it. I've got 3 of them here. You're not going to be able to really see it on there. No, no, no. The light makes it so you can't see it. Can you see it this way? No. Um, so it's white. You can't see it, but it's a butterfly, because monarch butterfly is one of Melissa's favorite things to draw. And so it says justice for Melissa, and then it's the hashtag Melissa's Army. So I've got this white butterfly sticker on my back window. So repeating words is not a confession. Yeah. All right. Let me get into Brendan Call. We are now on, like I said, episode 27. We have listened to a total of 202 calls out of 450-ish of them. These are calls from when Brendan was in jail. He hasn't gone to court yet, or to trial yet, and found guilty. These are not dated, so we're not sure when we just know they're from 2006. Guessing is not confessing. Oh my God. I'm writing that down. Sonia, did you come up with that? That's catchy. That's a good one, Sonia. I like it a lot. Oh, Jackie likes the window stickers. Yeah. So, maybe I'll do something too on those, that if you do buy a mask, you get a sticker or something. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't put much thought into anything yet. So I need to do that. But like I said, holiday weekend, and it was my birthday. So my son was here on Thursday. Friday was my birthday. I spent it with my sister and her family, and then Saturday the 4th, and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, so I've been out of it for a few days. But yeah, the guessing is not confessing is brilliant. I freaking love it. So we're going to have to do something with that for sure. All right, let me start playing this track 1. These calls are all typically around 15 minutes long. They are mostly to his mother / sometimes his best friend Travis. That's really all we hear him call. He's called Marie on occasion. Marie is his step cousin. So let's see what we got here. Michelle, I haven't looked at how many people are going, but now we have guilters on there saying they're going just to fuck with the numbers. So we're not going to know for sure because I don't know who all are guilters. Plus, they have all their fake names.
Hello, this is a collect call
That
from
sounded like Scott.
an inmate at the Sheboygan County Jail. To accept charges, press 0. To refuse charges, press... This call is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Evercom.
Oh,
Hello?
yeah.
Yeah?
Where were you yesterday?
I was at work, hon. I worked until 8 o'clock last night.
Oh,
Congratulations, Debbie.
You Dad in there? I need to the rod. Yeah? What are you doing?
Hi, Ann.
nothing. I've been reading.
What are you reading, Brendan?
So I got a question, Mom.
What?
You know, my attorney put in 2 motions, you know?
Yeah?
One of them is for the bail. What's the other one?
I don't remember, hon.
Could it be...
Look, there's 2 motions, one for the bail and one for something else. I don't know.
Could it be that he's trying to drop the charges or something?
Oh, wait a second. Yeah, something was to do with that. Yeah, I think so. Drop the statement.
Magnum 44 when yeah.
Huh?
I talked to Murray and Earl yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but they both said that I'm gonna get out.
Huh?
They both said that I'm gonna get out.
Yeah.
I know the world is different in COVID.
If you do, you're going to counseling, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every day.
Whatever it takes, son.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have to go every day, would I?
I don't know.
Because up here I go, what, twice or once every 2 weeks?
And fuck you, Scott, for the everyday. Scott, you need to go to therapy every day.
Yeah, I seen the doctor today
For what?
for my ear, seeing if it was better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Ooh, the plane tickets are expensive. I know I have friends who just went to
Yeah,
Vegas
people
this
wanna
last
keep
weekend because it was really cheap.
Ashley,
Yeah.
he said it's up to you or something.
It's up to me.
I don't think Bobby moved away. That I think that's people say that. That's been a rumor that's like circled around, but I don't think he's moved
I don't know
away.
what kind of doctor is that one. What's his name?
I don't know.
Did he say if it would be better if he had it done?
Well, yeah, but he said if I went, my hearing would probably get a little bit better, and then
If you did?
no, if I think my ear would get better, you know, but then later on it would go faster away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So if he got it done, it would be better.
yeah, but ever since on Wednesday, you know, when you came up here,
Yeah.
I've been laying on that side,
Yeah.
and my hearing's getting better.
Maybe because you didn't lay on that side, maybe all the air got in there.
Yeah.
See, this is Brendan is like
When I take a shower, I'm trying to
what's the word?
avoid getting
Hypochondriac.
water in there.
Always talking about something medical, but it's like the only time his mom
When you come home,
says
you
anything.
Put a cotton ball in there.
Yeah.
Put the cotton ball in, and you put the other stuff on the outside so it doesn't get wet.
Yeah. Who's all home?
Just me and Scott.
Yeah.
charges isn't that one?
Ooh, she asked a question about his book.
This is going to take you a while.
Well, I'm on 200 already.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You must read that day and night, huh?
No, he doesn't, Teresa.
No?
I got it yesterday, and I only read like the first 2 chapters yesterday. I'm on chapter 12 or 13 today.
Yeah. And you first got it when? Yesterday?
Yeah. Well, say, 1 page takes me 2 minutes to read a book.
Well, how many pages?
1 page every 2 minutes. About.
You read it that fast?
Yeah.
Oh, you must be getting better then.
Well, that's what Marie said, that I'll be out reading her then.
Huh?
She said that when I get old, I'll be probably out reading her.
Yeah.
Well, I read a lot in school too. Like last year, when I had to read 180, I would have, I don't know how many points I had, but I always read Goosebumps, you know?
Yeah.
And there were like 6 or 7 points each, and then by the end I had like, I don't know, probably 200 or something like that points. Or more.
Did you say something to them guys up there about a haircut yet?
No.
Why don't you do that?
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Why? So you look decent.
Well,
You can get it cut any way you want to get it cut. Just get it cut so it looks decent.
yeah, but I don't trust no one. The only
I
one I
know.
trust is you.
I know.
But I got some people that say that I should leave it until I get out.
Huh?
I got some people that say that I gotta leave it until I get out.
Who's that?
Well, I got Travis, Kayla, and
You need to look good when you go to court, Brennan.
yeah, but
Yes, that's what's going to make his decision.
how do you know?
Because I know.
His hair isn't going to make the decision in court.
What do you mean that ain't what Marie said? Marie doesn't know nothing.
Yeah,
What does Barb and Scott know?
but I think he's gonna drop the charges if that's my other motion.
I don't know.
Because Marie said that they don't got nothing on me.
No, but what does she know?
I don't know.
Does she know something we don't know?
I don't know. But then she said something about the CDs, you know?
Yeah.
She said, what can be on there that you can burn on there? I'm like, only thing you can burn on there is music.
Yeah. That's all that's on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know if they got the one that Brad made up,
Yeah.
but I think that was music too.
Yeah.
All I know is they got 12 of them.
Yeah. What color were they?
I don't know. They were on in cases. The ones, the empty CDs that I bought the first time,
Yeah.
there were some of them.
Yeah.
Nana, she's
and
such a liar.
The last bunch that I bought,
Yeah.
there was some of them.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind Brad's was.
Did they take any
Or
black
the ones
ones?
that Mike's got. Huh?
They didn't take no black ones?
I couldn't tell you.
Because them are Blaine's.
Huh?
The black ones are for Blaine, or from,
I think maybe they took one or two of them too.
yeah.
But all that's on them is music.
Yeah. Well, there's one,
Because you usually did it by Mike's house
or Jason.
or Jason.
Yeah.
Kayla and Marie are sisters. Marie is Kayla's mom's daughter from a prior relationship. I don't know if it was a marriage or what, but so Marie is Kayla's half sister.
So do you know if our dad's going to that one thing again?
Yes, that's tomorrow night, son.
Is he going to take that one too?
Yes, he will.
And
I
he
told
talked to
him the other
both of
one.
them
I
recently.
didn't say I did. Scott did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got that one here. I don't know what he did.
No, they absolutely don't, Debbie.
Oh, Wayne's got it, I guess.
Yeah.
But your name's right on it. So. Yeah.
Where did he find it?
Tommy owes me a haircut. Rolled up in a tarp that was in the back of my truck, Suburban.
Yeah.
Tom, if you find it, he's going to have his haircut on the porch. Well, I'm going to just walk out the courtroom. Did you hear him?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
He can't
I'll
do
bring
it.
the money that I have here from Marie.
Yeah.
I'll bring up tomorrow and I'll put it in your account for a haircut, okay?
Yeah.
He's got money in his account if he would get one. I did.
If family takes care of its own, why did Dolores live her entire life without air conditioning until I said I was going to put an air conditioner in her trailer, so then they did? Why did Dolores not have things in her bathroom to make it easier for an elderly person to bathe and use the toilet until they asked supporters for the money? Why did they ask supporters for the money for Dolores's refrigerator if the family takes care of their own?
I did that twice today because I ran out of toilet paper and soap.
Yeah.
And,
what are you supposed to do if you ain't got any?
well, you wait until they come around.
What, you got to talk over a speaker or what?
Michelle, I don't know what Brendan knows because the family is censoring what he gets to know.
Well, if you're sitting on the toilet, you got no ass wipe. You got to do something.
Yeah.
That's it. That's right. Somebody's on his own. Take his own little apartment 3 months. Yeah.
Yeah, but someone wants me to grow my hair out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who's that?
Travis.
Yeah. Well, who do you want to look good for? Travis or the public?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You were always nicely, your hair was always nice before.
Well, that's before I was in here though.
Huh?
That's before I was in here though.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, but I don't want to get my hair too short though.
I didn't say that. Have them trim it. Or do something so it's not so uneven,
How do you?
the way it lays.
Well, that's because I don't comb it.
Well, why don't you comb it?
'Cause I don't got a comb.
How do you comb it then?
Well, when I wake up, I usually go by the sink and put water on my hands and I just pat it down a little bit
Oh.
until I take a shower.
Well, how do they do that when you gotta go for court?
What do you mean?
Sure, you can have a comb. You just gotta get out of the lazy ass and ask for one. Why don't you ask him for a comb?
Did you hear Scott saying he has to get off his lazy ass and ask for one? Right there, Scott.
In the room with you.
Huh?
You can't have one.
Did Scott just say when he was in jail?
Well, tell me you need somebody in there.
Yeah.
You gotta open up a little bit, Brendan.
Well,
Brittany doesn't even know me.
it's hard for me to talk to someone that I don't really know much.
I know. We have 1 minute left. I know that, Brendan.
Yeah. Like the first time I talked to Seth, I didn't really talk to him much.
Yeah, I know. Get out of here. It's 4 years old.
Hey,
I don't
Mom.
want to smell your shoes.
Hey,
Clothes.
Mom.
What?
If I would get out on May 12th, do you think you could bring my wallet and we can go to Green Bay?
Yes, dear.
Because but I would have to borrow some money from you.
Yeah.
Because I want to get one of them Game Boy Advances so I can play my other games.
Yeah.
Okay?
We only have 1 minute now.
I know.
Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Yeah?
Love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Hello? Hello, this is a collect call from
Brandon?
an inmate at the Sheboygan County Jail. To accept charges, press 0. To refuse, this call is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Evercom.
Hello? Yeah?
Yeah? What?
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Sounds like you're tired.
Huh?
Sounds like you're tired.
No. No, I'm not tired.
Why do you sound down now?
Because everything's just falling apart.
What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? No, Brian don't want nothing to do with me.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
Could it be because he probably likes Steven?
Huh?
Maybe he likes Steven?
I can't hear you, hon.
Maybe he likes Steven.
No, it's not that, hon. He's got a lot of stress. Just as Sky do.
Yeah.
He's got too much, that's all.
Yeah.
Too much to worry about.
Try being in jail.
Yeah, but, I had a dream, like, I don't know when I had it, but then, I don't know if, because, you know, before I thought that I knew about some stuff that happened before, you know.
What are you talking about?
You know my first attorney?
Yeah?
Because I swear in my dream I thought I had the same dream that happened like that. Or something like that.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
Well, it's kind of complicated.
We all got you, Ann.
Huh?
Yeah, she said
Well,
Brian doesn't
just
talk
saying
to
my
her.
dream came true.
I'm sure it has to do with Scott.
That's what I'm trying to say.
That don't explain nothing to me, hon.
Well, my dream, I had the same thing as when I talked to my first attorney and then walked into the court thing. You still don't get it?
Yeah. Did you talk to your attorney yet?
No.
Hello, Muriel.
But I was thinking about something
Or,
that I don't want to stay in here because of, I don't want to spend my golden birthday in here.
no.
money?
Huh?
Did you add some money to my account?
No.
No.
No, how much you got in there?
$10. Well, you don't have to add any.
Hey, Cindy.
You got any canteen?
No. I don't need any. I've been mostly reading. I told you yesterday I was on page 200.
Yeah.
I'm on 700 right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, Brendan. Oh my God, you got a lot. What happened in there? What's your favorite part? What was really cool?
His mom and dad dies. The guy that killed him, he's back alive in fourth thing. So who's all home?
Just me and Blaine.
Where's Bobby?
I don't know. I don't know where none of them are. They don't come home that much anymore.
No.
It's so phony.
So why did you say Dad was going to come up on Wednesday?
He is gonna.
For what?
Huh?
For what?
We took a day vacation.
Oh. I wish I would be out though.
I know.
We don't know, Teresa, when this is from for sure.
Talk to the judge about the bill, eh?
I don't know. I don't know, huh?
You know about him don't want me yet, no?
I don't know.
I hope not.
Couldn't tell you.
Oh my God. I have to tell you guys. Because right now, you
Why,
can't
don't
tell.
You aren't too old?
But
Well, he
see,
said it
I'm
would be
moving
safe.
around so much on this chair because Jeff's birthday present to me was
Why isn't it
he
safe
got
out
the
I don't know.
whatever you
Maybe
call
he
it
thinks
thing
that
to go on the
there's someone
floor,
out there that
you know,
wants to
because
kill me or something.
this is a spare bedroom and it has carpeting and it's hard to push the chair. And now it's all wee, I can push easy. And he got me a new computer chair that is supposed to be delivered either today or tomorrow. That's like a gamer chair. Oh my God, this thing looks like you could fly a rocket ship with it. So I'll have to show you this frickin' chair and everything it does when it gets here. So cool.
There couldn't be anything that I could see my attorney before Thursday, right?
Luann, Barb smokes
There's no
pot.
way I can talk to my attorney before Thursday, right?
I don't know, hon. I don't know. The only way he'd be able to is if you call him.
Yeah, how was that?
I don't know.
I was just gonna do that, Erica. I don't know. I don't know. Blabbity blabbity blah. I don't know. Yeah, Stephanie. So this thing's got like a massager and a footrest and I don't know, flies.
The one for last night?
Yeah.
No, it didn't even play.
What do you mean?
And they had problems again because of the storm.
Oh. So how is he gonna get it?
So he gets it. It's on again.
Oh.
Happy early birthday, Debbie.
So do you know if Maria's gonna be there?
I don't know, hon.
Jeff has met Barb and Scott because he's gone up to Manitowoc with me. Was not a fan. The only person Jeff liked was Stacy, Carla's husband.
What are you doing now?
Huh?
What are you doing now?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I worked until 5 o'clock. I'm doing laundry now.
Yeah, no, this totally doesn't sound like a pot thing. But that's the only thing that I know.
I don't know how much I got last
She
night.
and alcohol.
Huh?
I don't think she's on any kind of medication.
How much you get?
I don't know.
Why?
I must have stayed up 2 or 3 hours.
Why?
I don't know. Couldn't fall asleep. Well, I still have hope of staying home.
I'm hoping
I
to.
totally agree, Tara.
Maybe I'll feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
I like Stacy too.
But he thinks he knows I'm gonna get out.
How would he know?
I don't know. Call him and ask him.
Huh?
Call him and ask him.
Well, how would he know?
I don't know.
I guess you never know, Cindy.
It feels like we were talking more than 15 minutes, doesn't it?
No.
No.
Only 12.
Oh.
Sure you did, Sonia.
Mine wants you out too.
Yeah, I know that. So do you know if Bobby wants me out? Did Brian?
Yeah, I don't care about pot at all. I'm not I don't. I have considered it for physical pain, but I know it's a positive to so many. So I don't attack people for pot.
Right now.
Your life, do what you want.
Because you
But
came home when
if it's gonna make you talk to your kid like this,
Maria over?
Huh?
Is it because that one day when he had Maria over?
Yeah, how do you know?
He told me yesterday that you came home when they were doing something, so like they were talking or something.
I don't know what they were doing. They came outside as soon as we got home.
Yeah.
well, Kim, that pot she was busted for was Scott's pot.
But to me, I just thought that he should have stayed with this first, he should have stayed with Amy. Yeah, she was nice. But wasn't she going into that one third thing?
Ooh,
Amy or whatever.
you have 1 minute left. No, she was going to school.
Oh.
suck it up? This kid is in jail.
I love you.
Love you.
It's rare that she says it first.
I'll see you on Wednesday then.
I'm gonna try to get some other ones to come up.
Very cool.
Huh?
Very cool.
Maybe I'll get Blaine to come up. I'll have Bobby Davis at Wednesday night.
Yeah.
How can she get any of these boys to go with her if she doesn't talk to them and doesn't know what they're doing?
Lisa,
Oh,
Sean's little girl.
yeah.
Sean is Scott's brother.
Well, I'll let you go.
All right.
Okay.
We'll see you when. Thank you for using Evercom. Bye.
Bye.
Hello? Hello, this is a collect call from
Brendan?
an inmate at the Sheboygan County Jail. To accept charges, press 0. This call is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Evercom. Hello?
Yeah?
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 I think Barb
Did you
doesn't
let you know it?
know.
No.
That I think
not?
she doesn't want to know, so she doesn't want anybody to tell her anything, so she can just stay in the dark. But I think
Doesn't matter. You're going to go down
she's
for it
got a
now.
feeling.
Why?
Because you are.
Why am I?
You mean, why are you?
Yeah.
Because of the stuff that you told them. Yep, Brendan. Yep. That call's being recorded.
Who's that?
It's Mike.
Michael.
Just never mind. That call's being recorded.
Yeah, I know what Mike that is. So you don't think I'm gonna get off?
Oh, don't worry about it.
No, I gotta worry about it.
So what was on the news?
Just them talking?
So what'd you have for dinner?
Huh?
What'd you have for dinner?
Some rice with
Wow,
some
she
stuff.
asked an actual question. But really, again, did you watch the news? No, she doesn't pay any attention. I don't know if it's the Mike Osmondson. Is it Kim?
Yeah, Mom.
Or was it that therapist, counselor guy, or whoever the heck that Mike was that we heard before? I'm proud of Brendan though when she's saying things like he's not going to get out, and he's like, so you don't think I'm going to get out? And she says, don't worry about it. And he says, I got to worry about it. He's in jail. No matter what's going on in your life, Barb, you're free. He's not.
Why?
Because he wanted to check it on the other TV, see if it works.
Why don't it work?
Well, they don't got a TV remote over there.
Huh?
They don't got a TV remote over there.
Who?
Huh?
Who?
Yeah, Mike Hallbach won't go anywhere near Barb, I'm sure.
Why is that?
I don't know.
They don't and you do?
See, Tara, I think Barb doesn't clearly know, but it was in having to protect the others who are of age, thinking, yes, Brendan would get out when he's 18 since he was a minor.
I know which mic you're talking about now. The one they gave me the lie detector.
Hello?
What?
right?
Yeah.
Why is she with Michael Kelly?
So how come you didn't wash your hair?
Well,
What do you mean? Oh. I told you yesterday
yeah.
to wash them. Take a shower.
Yeah, I got up and they came so early.
Why didn't you stay up at 5 o'clock?
I was just laying in bed though. They came at 7.
2 hours ain't enough time?
Well, they thought it was, the thing started at 8:30. That's why they came so early.
You look like a regular grease ball.
Well, I can't help it.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
No.
Tell him you want a haircut.
Yeah, right.
That's right.
Why should I?
Because I said so.
No.
You look decent for court.
Why? It don't matter.
Yes, it does.
Uh-uh.
Yes, it does.
It's not gonna get me over. You're probably talking to him so he can convince you not to let me over.
No,
Then what are you talking about?
that'll never change.
Then what are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
And then,
We can't talk over the phone.
yeah. And Fox 11, that, her brother was talking.
Why the fuck is she with O'Kelly?
What happened there?
What do you mean?
Well, that I gave my statement, but I said it wasn't true.
No.
Yeah.
Right, Kim? Brendan is crying, not, oh, honey, it'll be okay. I'm sorry, honey. Oh,
You don't remember
nothing.
her?
No.
She's from school.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one that did all the testing on you.
Yeah, but I thought she didn't wear glasses.
She didn't have glasses on, did she?
Yeah.
This again, when people want to say, oh, don't support what Jax West does because she talks bad about the family. This is how Barb talks to Brendan. Oh, Lynn, I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah.
And Brian was at work.
Well, we're actually, there was probably like 2 rows that was filled.
So why didn't you look up?
We didn't look up.
Why didn't you look up?
I looked up sometimes.
I mean, when you first walked in.
I did. Scotty was there.
Who?
Scotty.
Who?
Scott.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't?
No.
Who was wearing the white shirt that I seen?
I don't know. In the front row?
I don't know. It looked like in the middle of the second or something.
Next to me?
Yeah.
That was your dad.
Then outside, who was that one wearing the white shirt then?
Where?
What side?
Outside.
Yeah, when I got outside that door when they put me in the car, you know?
Jody.
Who was the other guy then?
Bobby.
Yeah, but
Bobby went to court.
when I got out of that door, someone yelled your name. Why?
Jody did.
He should have been there as the defendant, though.
Yeah, but you know, if I don't get over, I ain't gonna take it much.
I know.
I'll probably stop eating.
That could be
No,
Amanda.
you don't do that.
Why? Why, they're saying that I lost weight because of what happened.
I know.
But it wasn't bad.
I know.
It's because I was trying to impress Crystal and that.
Yeah.
And when she told me, that's why I was depressed.
We'll talk, Courtney. Maybe it's something we could do. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's why every time I went by Travis, we went for bike rides. Because he said he wanted to help me.
She
That's the honest to God truth.
doesn't console him at all when it's clear he's crying. Not her fake crying. Real crying.
Why
Real
why
problems.
Did you say that?
I don't know.
That one Ken Kratz guy
I don't know.
says you gotta be smart to get your license.
No.
No, you don't have to.
No, you don't.
I bet you Travis, he's not that smart, and I bet you he'll get him. Justin, he ain't smart, he got him. Blaine, too.
Don't give a shit what Ken Kratz has to say about anybody, about anything. Fuck that guy.
For the first time.
Yeah. And you can't call me smart because it took me two times to pass that test.
I know.
Usually if you're smart, you'll pass it right away.
It's so sad that Brendan's so concerned about whether people think he's smart or dumb. I'm dumb. Many of us are not the brightest people in the world. Doesn't mean you're a bad person. Doesn't mean you can't be a contributing member of society.
You know
Why
why?
didn't you get up on the stand?
Huh?
Why didn't you get up on the stand?
Why?
Look.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Oh,
It wouldn't have helped.
why not?
Because
Teresa, they're talking about driver's test. Oh, I thought they were talking about driver's test. It's talking about GED.
yeah, you see that my attorney didn't ask me if I wanted to, he asked me if I wanted to add something when they were talking to Mark Weir,
Yeah.
but they didn't ask me for you or that. Because they didn't ask you what I like to do every time. When I
They're not gonna.
I'm sorry, let's talk about me for a second. I work in politics. So I have people on my Facebook who are Illinois state senators and representatives. And I always just swoon when somebody, so this is a state senator telling me I'm a complete badass. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm bragging, but I'm always like, oh my God, a state senator?
You can't say I'm not nice.
Huh?
You can't say I'm not nice either.
I know how you are.
Brendan is very nice and very sweet. I've told you the story of what he did for me with the Fritos. He is a sweet boy. All he cares about is video games. I mean, Come on.
In classes.
Couldn't hurt a fly. Won't hurt a fly.
In biology, I help them.
You have 1 minute left.
So, huh? It's definitely quick. Yeah. So who's all coming up on Sunday?
I don't know.
Try to get bread.
Jackie. All right, my son is 26. I don't know dick about the new math that kids in school do. There's no way I would be able to help kids. My kid has been way smarter than me from the time he was like 5.
Yeah, but I hope
I didn't
does it.
have to help him with his homework, and I wouldn't have been a benefit, but there's no way I could do that new math.
Awfully scratchy.
Yeah.
Thank you for using Evercom. Love you.
Bye.
All right, we're going into track 4 in this folder, and we're over an hour already, so we're going to listen to this one and then end this video, and I'll start another.
For English, press 1. Para español, marque el 2. Please enter. You have $20 remaining on your...
That's awesome, Melissa. I'm excited for him to get that.
Thank you for using Evercom. The number is now being dialed.
I can't do regular math. There's no way I could do this, the new math. Hello, Miley.
Hello?
You are receiving a free call.
This is his friend Travis.
Facility.
Oh? Oh? What I'm doing? What? How have you been?
This call is subject to monitoring and recording.
Why? Huh? Why? Oh, I haven't talked to you like ever. Oh, damn, they're all on the road. I called you last week. Yeah, no. Yeah, huh? Oh. I called you on Thursday last week. Oh.
Sorry, Debbie. I know it sucks that I started it so late. Good night. Autocorrect. Yeah, I know. Duck autocorrect.
No, but I was thinking about something, Travis. Why? That my life is over now. Why? Well, it sounds like the judge ain't gonna do my property bond thing. He's not gonna do it? I don't know. I think that. Why? Well, my mom thinks that I ain't telling the whole truth. But you are, right? Yeah. And she asked me, because when I had court yesterday, you know, that my mom had to go up on the stand. It was all in the newspaper. Yeah, and then they asked her if she knew why I was like losing weight and depressed. And I told her because she didn't know, you know. And I told her, and then she says, "Is that true?" And I'm like, "Yeah." What did you say? I told her I was, because by that, you know, when Crystal don't think well with me, you know, I was trying to lose weight. And I was depressed because I didn't think I was going to get another girlfriend. I see. So when my mom comes up here on Sunday, you know, when I wait for her to go into, you know, where we visit, I'm going to have my head down. Why? Just to see what she says. Well, took if I get 20 years, you know?
Yeah?
And I told her I don't want to spend my golden birthday in here.
When's your golden birthday?
Then when I turn 19.
I see.
That's in what? 1.5 years?
Mm-hmm.
And then I heard that I might have to wait until next year for Steven's trial thing.
Mm.
But I think there's something suspicious up.
Why?
Because when I called my mom yesterday, she was with the person that I took the lie detector with.
Mm-hmm.
And she said she couldn't talk to me what they were talking about.
Oh. Yeah, I guess the detective was here today.
Yeah. What? For what?
Talking to my dad, he was here ever since 1 until my brother got back from his school meeting because he got expelled or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd they talk to your dad?
I don't know. I told my mom that I wasn't going home. So I went with my own girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah, that was shocking to hear, Tara.
I don't know, but I can't talk long because I'm going to be leaving soon. In a couple of minutes.
Yeah, when I talked to my mom,
Golden birthday, Jackie, is the age you turn and the date of your birth. So October 19th is Brendan's birthday. So his 19th birthday is his golden birthday. My birthday, July 3rd. So my third birthday was my golden birthday.
Because right now they're like all about where they're starting to bleed.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to chew on them some more. Because usually when I was out there, like, right at the tips almost, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So where are you going?
I don't know, I might hang out with Colin tonight. He got off the ankle. Today.
Why did he?
Huh?
Why?
This was the last day he had to be on it.
He was even on there for long.
3 months.
That ain't long.
Long enough, dude.
Yeah, but if I was on that, instead of being in here, I would like that too. I'd rather be on that instead of in here so I can go talk to people instead of, you know, that way. And, you know that one Ken Kraft guy?
Mm-hmm.
He was saying that he got, that my mom was saying that I ain't, like, smart, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And he was
Golden
saying
birthday's
that,
no big deal. I don't even know where
they ain't smart, that-
it came
that
from.
all that he get is,
I just know of it called the golden birthday.
You don't have to be smart to get your fucking license.
Yeah, I know that. It took me twice to get him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, bro, I gotta leave you go.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, Paula, that's, what Barb does. Real quick, since I said this was the last one of this video, Courtney, rally discussion that's on my mind right now that you said we should go to Oshkosh too. So we have the rally scheduled from 2 to 4. So should we do the rally at Stevens then just for an hour from 2 to 3? Then everybody load up their cars and everybody have their cars decorated in support of the guys as we then drive to Oshkosh and be at Oshkosh for an hour. So, Courtney, I need to know how long it takes between to drive from Waupun to Oshkosh. And then we would also need to contact the Oshkosh Police Department and give them the heads up that's what we're doing. I never visited Brendan at Oshkosh. I only did Columbia. So I don't know the layout of Oshkosh on how that prison is set up for us to be doing anything, because we have to be able to be on public property. So if it is something where, you know, you have to drive down a road and park, you know, we may have to be by the street. So we need to look at the logistics of that prison, because I don't know. Waupun is in a neighborhood. I mean, there's literally houses right across the street from the door, the gate that you go into to go into the prison, and you park on the street there. So that's easy, you know, to do. But whatchamacallit, like Melissa Kaluzinski's prison, I'm not sure how you would even do that, because you go down a long road in the middle of farmland to get to the prison in the middle of like a forest preserve thing. Okay, so 2 hours at each place, and so then you'd have to account for an hour between the two. So then, should I change the time of Stevens instead of from 2 to 4, be it from 12 to 2? And then you have from 2 to 3 to be driving to Brendan's, and then 3 to 5, Brendan's? Things to think on. Okay, let me end this video and we'll go into another hour video with starting to finish off this folder. All right. See you in the next video.